In today's video, I'm going to tell you the top 100 rarest obtainable pets in World of Warcraft. The only pets that are not in this list are pets you can't obtain anymore and the pets from the War Within expansion, as it's too soon for the data to be correct. All these pets are ranked by how many actual players own them in the game, and all the data is from third-party websites. Only Blizzard know the true number of how many players own each pet. With all that said, let's get into the top 100 rarest obtainable pets in World of Warcraft. At spot 100 is the Land Shark, which you can buy from Nat Pago for 50 Nat Lucky coins in Warlords of Draenor, with a level 3 fishing shack from the garrisons. At 99 is the Archetype Multiplicity, which comes from the Protoform Synthesis activity in the Shadowlands. Next at number 98 is Reese, which you can get by completing the achievement Just One More Thing in the Dragonflight expansion. Number 97 is the Blushing Spiderling, which is a rare drop from the mob Tomb Buster from Revendreth in the Shadowlands. At 96 is the Ruby Bulbworm, which you can buy from the vendor Keeper Talhut in Oribos in the Shadowlands. Next at number 95 is the Trench Slug, which is a battle pet that can be found wandering the Eternal Palace in Nazjatar. Number 94 is Flow, which can be obtained by completing the quest Flood Warning from the Forbidden Reach in Dragonflight. 93 is Trunks, which you can get by completing the achievement An Awful Big Adventure in Warlords of Draenor. 92 is the Archetype of Survival, which comes from the Protoform Synthesis activity in the Shadowlands. Number 91 is the Burdened Soul, which you can obtain from the Secret Treasure from Revendreth in the Shadowlands. At 90 is the Trembler, which you can get by completing the quest Shifting Grounds from the Forbidden Reach in Dragonflight. 89 is Slumbertooth, which is a battle pet that can be found wandering the Emerald Dream in Dragonflight. Number 88 is Batty, which can be purchased from Tamel for 250 polished pet charms when you have reached revered reputation with the Ember Court from Revendreth in the Shadowlands. At spot 87 is the Pocket Cannon, which you can purchase from Marcus Bagman Brown in Westfall. At spot 86 is Wildfire, which you can get by completing the quest Comfortable Vegetation from the Forbidden Reach in Dragonflight. 85 is Dusky Timbertooth, which is a battle pet that can be found wandering Ohana Plains in Dragonflight. Number 84 is Tricorn, which you can purchase from the vendor Marcus Bagman Brown from Westfall. At 83 is Archetype Malice, which comes from the Protoform Synthesis activity in the Shadowlands. At spot 82 is the Mechanical Cockroach, which you can purchase from Micro Zooks in Dunmora for 1 pristine gizmo. At 81 is Ziggy, which you can purchase from Sean Wilkers in the Eastern Plaguelands for 1 cleanse remains. At number 80 is the Golden Chirper, which is a battle pet found wandering the Vale of Eternal Blossom from Mr. Pandaria. Number 79 is the Topaz Bullworm, which you can purchase from the vendor Keeper Tahult in Oribos from the Shadowlands. At 78 is the Black Sliven Pup, which is a battle pet that can be found wandering Ohara Plains in Dragonflight. At spot 77 is Roland, which you can get by completing the achievement The Gift of Cheese in Dragonflight. 76 is Burnout, which you can get by completing the achievement Malard. At spot 75 is the Ambystan Darcer, which you can get from doing the Protoform Synthesis activity in the Shadowlands. At 74 is the Winterleaf Spriggan, which you can get by completing the achievement Aberrant Adversaries of the Afterlife in the Shadowlands. At spot 73 is Ebonwing Moth, which is a battle pet found wandering Zalet Caverns in Dragonflight. 72 is Chalk Shell Turtle, which is a battle pet found wandering the Azure Span in Dragonflight. Number 71 is a Multi-Chicken, which comes from the Protoform Synthesis activity in the Shadowlands. At 70 is Nightmare Treant, which you can get by completing the achievement Family Familiar. At spot 69 is a Living Gale, which is a battle pet found wandering Zalet Caverns in Dragonflight. 68 is White Whisker, which is a battle pet found wandering Azure Span in Dragonflight. Spot 67 is Bugbiter Tortoise, which is a secret pet you can find in the Walking Shore in Dragonflight. At 66 is the Tiny Red Carp, which you can get by fishing in Townlong Steps in Mr. Pandaria. At spot 65 is the Flawless Anthracite Bullworm, which you can purchase from the vendor Keeper Tahult in Oribos for 10,000 polished pet charms. 64 is the Albino Buzzard, which you can get from the Torn Sack of Pet Supplies from completing the quest at Chrysler Flyers. Number 63 is Quackcester, which is a battle pet found wandering Ohara Plains in Dragonflight. At 62 is Shelly, which comes from the Protoform Synthesis activity in the Shadowlands. At 61 is the Alarm Dog, which you can purchase from Micro Zooks in Dunmora for 3 pristine gizmos. 60 is the Pale Baby Vorquin, which is a battle pet that can be found wandering the Azure Span in Dragonflight. Number 59 is the Lost Platosaur, which you can purchase for 100,000 gold from Tolutu in Zuldazar or from Chikaniki in Borealis. At 58 is Alvin the Anvil, which comes from the blacksmithing profession in Dragonflight. 57 is the Wicker Wrath, which you can get by completing the achievement Family Battler. Number 56 is the Secretive Frog Duck, which you can get by completing the achievement Proven Pet Parent from Dragonflight. At spot 55 is the Wailing Lasher, which you can purchase from Burt McKillian in the Burning Steppes for 1 shadowy gem. At 54 is the More Touched Geomental, which is a battle pet found wandering in Zereth Mortis in the Shadowlands. 53 is the Enraged Poultrid, which is a battle pet found wandering Zereth Mortis in the Shadowlands. Number 52 is the Vile Death Roach, which is a battle pet found wandering the Moor in the Shadowlands. At 51 is Scalopod, which is a battle pet found wandering the Zalaric Caverns in Dragonflight. 50 is Deep Ridger, which is a battle pet found wandering the Zalaric Caverns in Dragonflight. Number 49 is the Cross Gazer, which you can purchase from Oryx the All-Seer in Antorus Waste for 1,000 intact demon eyes. At spot 48 is the archetype of Predatation, which comes from the Protoform Synthesis activity in the Shadowlands. 47 is the Crypt Fiend, which you can purchase from Sean Wilkers in the Eastern Playlands for 2 cleanse remains. Number 46 is the Fierce Scarabid, which comes from the Protoform Synthesis activity in the Shadowlands. At spot 45 is the archetype of Certification, which comes from the Protoform Synthesis activity in the Shadowlands. At 44 is the Gruesome Belcher, which you can purchase from Sean Wilkers in the Eastern Playlands for 3 cleanse remains. 43 is the Leaper Rat, which you can purchase from Microzooks in Dunmora for 2 pristine gizmos. Number 42 is Shrieker, which you can purchase from Sean Wilkers in the Eastern Playlands for 3 cleanse remains. At spot 41 is the Fellclaw Morsel, which you can get by completing the achievement Family Fighter. At 40 is the Stuart Featherling, which you can purchase from Zelakos in Bastion for 250 polished pet charms. 39 is a Resident Echo, which you can get from the Protoform Synthesis activity in the Shadowlands. Number 38 is the Spriggan Trickster, which you can get by completing the achievement Family Exorcist in the Shadowlands. At spot 37 is Lady Feathersworth, which you can get by completing the achievement Family Battler of the Dragon Isles. At 36 is Goldeneye, which drops from Hellsworn Soulseeker in the Moor. 35 is the Pro 2 Tickles, which you can get from the Protoform Synthesis activity in the Shadowlands. Number 34 is Scout, which you can purchase from Pachu in the Azure Span for 5,000 polished pet charms. At spot 33 is Invertebrate Oil, which drops from the Oil Vertebrate in Maldraxxus. 32 is the Archetype of Motion, which you can get from the Protoform Synthesis activity in the Shadowlands. At 31 is Pappy, which drops from the Fresh Jelly Deposit in Stormsong Valley. 30 is Viprid Menace, which you can get from the Protoform Synthesis activity in the Shadowlands. Number 29 is the Silver Shell Snapper, which comes from the Treasure Stewart Stupendous Stew in Bastion. At spot 28 is the Stabilized Geomental, which you can get from the Protoform Synthesis activity in the Shadowlands. At 27 is the Corp Lowe's Flava, which drops from the Smorgas the Feaster in Maldraxxus. 26 is the Filthy Slime, which drops from Gul'dan Moldoras in the dungeon Tol Dagor on Mythic difficulty. Number 25 is Rot Breath, which drops from Lord Kajira in Oldham. At spot 24 is Microcillid, which you get from the Protoform Synthesis activity in the Shadowlands. At 23 is the Leaping Leopard, which is a battle pet found wandering in Zereth Mortis in the Shadowlands. 22 is Milo, which you can purchase from the Explorer Berserk or Pachu in Dragonflight for 2,500 polished pet charms. Number 21 is the Terror Jelly, which you can get from the Protoform Synthesis activity in the Shadowlands. At 20 is the Omnipotennial Core, which you can get from the Protoform Synthesis activity in the Shadowlands. At 19 is Experiment 13, which you can purchase from Burt McKillian in the Burning Steppes for 3 shadowy gems. Number 18 is Tiny Claw, which you can purchase from Burt McKillian in the Burning Steppes for 2 shadowy gems. At spot 17 is Squawbles, which drops from the Grumble Pouch. At 16 is Lorien Pouncer, which drops from Lorien Rider Austis in Bastion. 15 is Tide Spirit, which drops from the Zapthrol Soul Inhaler in Dragonflight. Number 14 is Geralt, which you can get by completing the achievement Family Battler of Zalaric Caverns. At spot 13 is Blaze Spirit, which drops from the Zapthrottle Soul Inhaler in Dragonflight. At 12 is the ever-living Spore, which drops from the damp pet supplies by doing a weekly quest in Legion. 11 is the Phoenix Wishing Wing, which you can get by completing the quest Tale of the Phoenix in the Walking Shore. Number 10 is Archetype of the Cunning, which you can get from the Protoform Synthesis activity in the Shadowlands. At spot 9 is Rarity, which you can get from the dungeon Tazavesh, the Veiled Market in the Shadowlands. At 8 is Dust Spirit, which is a drop from the Zap Throttle Soul Inhaler in Dragonflight. 7 is the Tunnel Vombata, which you can get from the Protoform Synthesis activity in the Shadowlands. Number 6 is the Stunted Direhorn, which you can get by completing the achievement Brutal Pet Brawler. At spot 5 is the Violent Violence, which you can get by completing the achievement What Can I Say, They Love Me in Dragonflight. At 4 is the Gale Spirit, which is a drop from a Zap Throttle Soul Inhaler in Dragonflight. 3 is Brawl, which you can get from a treasure chest of massive gains in Zalaret Caverns. Number 2 is Sir Snips and Bookshell. These two are the exact same pet but different variations, one for Horde and one for Alliance. So depending which faction you are, you can get one of these pets for being 400 on a level in PvP. And finally, the most rarest pet in World of Warcraft right now is the Celestial Calf, which you can buy from the Mad Merchant from Dalaran. Well, there you go, that is the top 100 rarest obtainable pets in World of Warcraft. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more World of Warcraft content, and a quick shout out to my Twitch channel where we collect mounts, pets, achievements, transmog and collecting everything the game has to offer. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.